So with that said, let's move on to the next topic, and that is the big one, the big news, the big headline of the week, and that is AMC versus Universal. Now, I'd say a month ago, when a month before Trolls released, Universal planned on releasing the film to on demand and VOD. And AMC theaters wasn't so happy about that because, one, they had kind of got late notice of all this. Apparently, Universal told them like 20 minutes or more before they announced it. So AMC wasn't happy about that. Then their CEO basically came out and said, "We will never forget this," and they definitely didn't, because then this week on Tuesday, I believe, Universal's CEO, Jeff Shell, he came out and said that they basically had, after the success that they've had with Trolls, because it was more successful than they thought it was going to be. And he said that after the success of Trolls 2 World Tour, I was about to say World War, but World Tour, that they plan on for their future feature films, that they plan on releasing their movies on VOD as well as at the movie theater at the same time. And AMC wasn't so happy about that. They weren't so happy about that to the point where they said that what Universal CEO Jeff Shell had said was very disrespectful to them. Therefore, they will no longer show Universal movies at AMC theaters. And then Regal came along and basically joined in the party and said that was also very disrespectful to us. And like, how could you do that and everything? And they also joined AMC and basically saying that Universal's films will no longer play in their theaters. And I mean, that's just like a bunch of bombs going off right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. But hold on, let me do this real quick. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Anyways, but this is big news. Absolutely big news. Now, I understand why AMC and Regal are upset about this, because of the fact that Universal is taking money away from both AMC and Regal by putting their movies on demand and in theaters at the same time. And also because right now the movie theaters are in a time where they're losing money, so they're already stressed out as it is. And for Universal to put out this statement kind of just adds fuel to the fire, because after decades of AMC and Regal and all these different theaters putting out Universal's movies, which is where Universal makes a lot of their money, after decades of doing that, then they just come out and said, "Oh yeah, for our future movies, we are going to put them on demand and VOD as well as at the theaters at the same time." And that just seemed like a smack in the face to basically all the movie theaters. And so I get why they're upset. But at the end of the day, I kind of think AMC and Regal should have just talked it out first with Universal. Maybe come up with an agreement and maybe say some apologies and stuff. I don't think AMC needed to come out this brash and just like cause this big firefight and everything. I don't think, because it's not helping anyone. It's not showing Universal's movies at AMC or Regal is definitely not helping anyone. So, but I think once everybody calms down and after this is all over, I'm sure AMC and Regal and Universal will come together and they'll make some sort of agreement where Universal's movies will once again be shown at both AMC theaters and Regal cinemas. So I don't think this will last forever. Again, right now we're in a time where everybody's frustrated. So Universal saying this just looked like a big smack in the face to AMC, and they felt, and I get why they'd feel betrayed, because once again, Universal has leaned on AMC just as AMC has leaned on Universal for decades to make some money. But I think after this is all over, they'll make some sort of agreement where Universal's films will be shown again in their theaters.